So this man meets this woman, right? They get to know each other over the telephone for a few months, right? He's getting ready to go visit her. And then she says, guess what? I want you to impregnate me and I will pay for the IVF. My question to you would be, would you do it? Well, you do know the devil is always in the details. But this man ended up getting cold feet because of those details and backed out. Take a look.
Well, maybe she wanted to show you she had another black friend.
Maybe so she did, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I think a lot of assumptions are being made.
Miss Class, what I can guarantee you is you're not going to do yourself any favors with the court by continuing to interrupt. I promise you, I'm going to get back to you in your story. Because when you do that, are you familiar with the term white-splaining?
Yes, ma'am.
You know what that is? Tell the court.
When a white person is explaining something overly to people of a different race.
Okay, good job. So you know what white-splaining is, and you're doing that to the defendant. I'm going to ask you one last time before my bailiff escorts you out of here to not white-splain in my courtroom. Can you abide by that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Shots fired. Shots fired in the courtroom. God dog.
Continue, sir. So she's got, you said Demetrius?
Demetrius.
Okay.
Yes.
Demetrius is there to show proof of concept that this woman has a black friend.
Yes.
Because we all know that narrative.
Yes,
everybody got to have the one black friend.
Of course, Your
So
Honor.
you could feel comfortable.
Of course, Your
Okay,
Honor.
now continue. Y'all at the chicken and waffle joint.
We're at the chicken and waffle joint. Grab a drink. They start probing me about my involvement in Black Lives Matter, especially Katie. Okay, she's digging into me about you need to be more involved in this process, and you should be doing this, you should be doing that, and
This is a public service announcement to all the white population in the world. Baby, we don't need you to tell us what we need to be involved in. No, that sounds like that's something that maybe you should learn. Huh? How are you going to be a person of a different ethnicity, culture, and experiences and tell a black person that they need to be more involved in black people stuff? Baby, they can't be no more involved than what they already are as black people. Continue.
And Demetrius is just egging her along, obviously, because that's her black friend.
That's her black friend. But she's trying to make sure, Mr. Favor, that she's producing this biracial miracle child with a black radical. Let's get back to you, Miss Class. So this sounds like one of the most awkward first brunches I've ever heard. What was your intention, and why did you bring Demetrius?
Okay, so my friend Demetrius met up with me to hold his place, and so just to keep me company while we're, making sure the reservation stays. And that's all that was. I also thought maybe the two would get along.
Because they're both black. I got it, Miss Class. Okay, so how about this? Okay. Again, I'm not slow, Miss Class. Okay, so at this point, are you pleased with this man as you're meeting him in person as the donor for your child? Were you feeling good about that?
Wait for it.
Yes, absolutely.
And tell the court why.
Because not only is he well-spoken and just, obviously physically
What do you
attractive.
mean by that? What do you mean by that?
What's wrong with that?
Sir.
So, child, we have all been through that at some point in time. Not only are they well-spoken, they're physically fit. Baby, she trying to build a baby. Okay, she trying to build a baby. And like this is Build-A-Bear. She trying to build a baby. Baby, I got to tell you, black folks ain't no property. They're not your property either. Okay, they're not property. They're not bucks. They're not field hands. They're not the cornbread things. They're not the enslaved. They're not any of those things. These are human beings. And I would really, do you say that white men are well-spoken as well? Huh? You still have those type of tendencies I see that's been passed on to you from generation to generation, Miss Class. You understand? And I think you need to go to a class for etiquette, okay? Because you really believe, according to what I'm looking at, you really believe that you are in the right. Because you really took this man to court to sue him for $1,775 because he will not impregnate you with his black sperm for a black baby. Huh? So, oh my gosh, lady, you know what? I don't even know what to tell you because you're really, really deep into it. And honey, I wish you well, but after this episode is aired, I'm not pretty sure you're going to get any takers, okay? So listen, I'm Larissa. I am the People's Reporter, and this just happened to be one of those entertainment moments. Okay? Okay, so y'all go off and have an amazing, amazing day, and y'all keep laughing, as will I. Okay. God dog, the flag is up. Power to the people. Power to the black people. Power to the black babies. Okay, y'all. Bye. Bye.